what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, in this clapped out beater of a Honda. She a sleeper though. Don't let that paint fool you. But in today's video, as always, man, we are taking your requests 7 days a week. Today's request comes from a couple people in specific. Gianluca Foscoli and Wantless for 936 both want to see a Honda Civic Type R build. Now, as you guys can see, we are in the modern 04 Honda Civic Type R, so I'm thinking for this one, we need to get into that 1997 Honda Civic Type R. Before we get into this build, BCJ Games on YouTube wants to know if he can have a shout out. Most certainly, my man. Make sure you guys go and check out his channel. But with that being said, we are about to jump into this build. So if you guys are new to the channel and don't know how things work, basically we are taking one request per video uploaded, uploading 7 videos a week, man. Things are getting ridiculous. If you guys haven't gotten your fill of Don Squally yet, make sure you check out my main channel where I do real stuff on my real car. Link will be down in the description. Also, go ahead and check out the Facebook page just for some behind the scenes gaming content. As well, I'm going to be doing a giveaway once that page reaches 1,000 likes. So make sure you go and like that page, man, because the faster we get to those likes, the faster I can do a giveaway, and then maybe we'll do another giveaway after that, man. Since we got a lot of money in Forza Horizon 3, I got a funny feeling that Forza Motorsport 7 is going to be coming very soon in 2017. But nonetheless, let's get into this build. 1997 Honda Civic Type R. Now, as far as conversions go, I wouldn't mind dropping a K20 series motor in here. Now, let's just check out a couple of our options. Looks like a 2-liter. I'm going to say this is going to be our K20. You can see we got a little VTEC spike there, right around 5,500 RPM. So I'm going to drop that motor in there. This one's going to remain front wheel drive though, and as far as the aspiration goes, we're going to go NA all day and see how much horsepower we can make out of this little 2.0 liter Honda Civic. Now, as far as the front end goes, I wish we could put a base model Civic bumper on this thing. To be honest, this one's just a little bit aggressive, and I might do something to make this thing look less aggressive. All these body kits a little too ricey. Now, I heard somebody put in the comments as well, Rice Civic or no Civic. We've done our fair share of Rice or Civics on the channel, man. I think it's about time we did a legit build. Now, as far as the spoiler goes, I'm kind of a big fan of this June Street Racing rear wing there. Rear bumper, I think we're also probably going to leave stock because, I mean, I kind of want to make this thing look like a sleeper. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that once we get into the decal section. And I got a funny feeling the side skirts on this thing going to be the same deal. We're going to go ahead and leave those. Now, as far as the tires go, this thing is going to be a sleeper. We're going for a sleeper build here. So I am going to put a race tire compound on here, and I'm only going to make the front tire wide. Leave the back tires stock since we only really need grip on the front. It's going to be mostly a drag car. Now, as far as the wheels go here, I want something that's nice, simple, subtle, looks sort of OEM, but, you know, also a little bit tunerish. So I'm just going to skim through a couple of options here. Now, I'm a big fan of these Rotiform BLQs. Not that this car needs it, but this is always a go-to wheel when I really don't know what to put on this car. But it goes with everything. We're going to go to a 16-inch wheel, both front and back, just for looksies purposes. As you can see, still a relatively stock-looking car. I mean, we're going to make it look a little bit more stockish. Now, as far as the drivetrain goes, I'm thinking race clutch as well as a transmission, so we can get some adjustments in there, and then we are going to go ahead and put on a race diff. Now, One thing I'm noticing here is that that rear wing sticks out like a sore thumb. Let's go back to the stock. Yeah, let's go back to the stock wing. I think is going to be a little less aggressive. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's just go ahead and leave that on there. I think once we get this thing into sleeper mode, it's gonna look pretty good. So we did the drivetrain. Obviously, got to take care of those brakes. I mean, stock Honda Civic brakes are not gonna cut it, even though it's a Type R. Civics always benefit huge from weight reduction, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of that on this car. Now, as far as the engine goes, I did say fully built. NA all day, so we're just gonna go ahead, fully build this motor, see what kind of power we can make, as well as see what kind of class we're in. Now I can almost tell we're probably gonna max out right around 850 performance points, if that. But still, I prefer the fact that it's a naturally aspirated Honda to the fact like it's a turbo. Turbo Hondas, you know, dime a dozen, see them every day. It's the NA ones that really surprise me. So 849 performance points, as you guys can see. We're gonna go ahead and add that up. 63,000 credits. That's pretty ridiculous for a little Honda Civic like this. So one thing that we did not check out is our power numbers. Now let me just see. I don't even think we can get into that from here, so we're gonna have to go back to the upgrades. Now before we go back, let's just check out our power numbers here. We're looking at right around 477 horsepower, which is insane for a little Civic like this. So next up, I think we have to jump into the tuning section. Look at our gearing here. Acceleration's really hurting, actually. What is up with that? 315 kilometers max speed here. 339. Let's go with that. Lower this thing just a little bit. Put a little bit of camber on it just in case we have to take a turn. That's looking good there. Now, I believe I did say that I wanted to make this thing a sleeper, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that right now. Now, generally speaking, this yellow Type R paint, very aggressive. You're going to see that coming from a mile away. What I'm thinking is we do a nice little silver paint on this. You know, something a little base modelish, doesn't look too crazy. Let's see, is that... I would like something that looks like factory OEM. Can we fine tune this color? Just get a little bit of brightness happening here. Nice silver paint. What do you guys think? That looks good right there. That looks pretty OEM. As far as the windows, you guys saw what we did on that other sleeper Civic that we started out in with that purple window tint. You know, just a little faded. You know, you start with the black, but it starts fading a little purplish. I just like it as a nice touch to... You really get an idea that this car could potentially be a bucket. So let's put on the faded tint. Rims are looking good. Everything else is looking good here. So you're probably saying this looks like just a Type R with faded tint. And you're right. So we're going to jump into the... And you're right, so we are going to jump into the apply decal section, and just on the front bumper, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do here. Throw on a black. Now, I wish there was a matte that we could maybe get here, but black's going to have to do. Move this down. Now, you can see there looks like kind of a nice aggressive front bumper on here. We're going to try to... get rid of that. So let's black it out just like that, so it looks more like a stock Civic. Very nice, very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead, do that on the sides here as well as maybe black out the side skirts here. I don't know, base model Civics don't have that. Let's get rid of that stuff. Now, I wish we could do this in a matte paint, but I think we would have had to start with a matte paint in order to get, you know what I mean, in order to get the matte vinyls here. Insert all from right. Looking good. Now the rear bumper, we're going to also do the same. We're not going as far as to put rust and busted up panels on this one like we did, as you guys saw with the other hoopty sleeper Civic. But this one, I just want the panels to kind of look like a base model Civic, you know what I mean? And I think blacking out these areas really works. So now that that's all taken care of, this thing looks pretty OEM, which for a Civic is the look that I am going for. So let's take this thing out for a little bit of a rip, see what an all-motor K20 97, what is this, an EG or an EK? Not really sure, man. So right off the bat, it's very perky. Sounds great. Sounds healthy as a mofo. When you see that black line, it kind of does look a little weird, but from this side, when it blends in, it does look very appropriate. Let's do a little front wheel drive burnout, and we are off, ladies and gentlemen. So really the only thing, to distinguish this car that it is not OEM, I guess would be that big old wing. Get out of the way, man. But other than that, it looks like just, you know, it's got Steelies on it. Doesn't have a front bumper. The rear bumper looks OEM. I mean, I shouldn't say OEM. I mean base model. You know what I mean? Like, that would be some funny stuff. You get a Type R, put like a turbo or a supercharger on it, put base model panels on it, debadge everything Type R about it, and just go around hunting heads, man. That's might be some car goals for the near future for your boy Don Squally, but we'll see. I wouldn't mind getting this thing out on a straight. Looks like a T coming to the road. What do you guys say? Make a left here? Where does left take us? Silver Sands, eh? Alright, well, let's go. Oh, yeah, this thing is a beast, man. Spinning all the way through third gear. That VTEC is insane, man. Now, obviously, we put camshafts on here, so VTEC's going to come on a little differently than it would in its stock form. Woo! Let me just check this red line for you guys real quick. 9,000 RPM red line. I thought we can get up to 10 there, but that's still pretty legit. Wow, man. Woo! This is the definition of a sleeper, man. I cannot even keep this thing on the road, and it just looks like a base model Civic, man. Oh, luckily that was a breakable tree there. I do wish it was a little more gray. This is more of a whitish, off-white color for me, but where are we going? We'll do a little bit of mountain driving here. As soon as you get on the gas, look at that, spinning through fourth. It's just, you better be going straight when you get on that gas, because whoa. Because as soon as you're on the gas, those tires are spinning, man. Third gear. Let's do a little second gear with this mofo. First gear. Roasted, son. Get him out of here. Oh, damn. And a hit and run. Don't even care. So as you can see, this thing is a beast, man. Very impressive. Woo! Wow, man. This is why I have a respect for Hondas. You know what I mean? You put a newer Honda motor in it, take out some of the weight, intake, exhaust, maybe a manifold, intake manifold, headers, in a tune. You're pulling some big boy numbers, man. Don't get it confused. There's a lot of hate towards Honda and the Honda community. And the reason is because people get mad when they get beat by a Honda, man. And especially if they're in a big, expensive car with a big V8 or like a supercharged whatever you may have. A little Honda pulls up beside you and you got your girl or one of your homies riding with you and you get clapped by a sleeper Honda that looks like this one does. You know, they're going to be laughing at you, man. It's going to be a story that people are going to be like telling. And you're not going to like it, man. You're going to want to end those people. You know what I mean? Like, you must die now since you have witnessed this atrocious whooping from a base model Honda Civic with the purple tint, bro. You didn't even check them tints, man. They're purple, dog. How much did you pay for that? Mustang, Subaru WRX, GTR. How much you pay for that one, man? Because I bet you this little Honda Civic right here, even to get a base model shell of a Civic, you know, it doesn't even have to be a Type R. Like, if you have a Type R, I'd actually suggest keeping the Type R motor in there for as long as possible. Get you a base model Honda Civic hatchback. Put a K20 in it. You're going to be hurting some feelings, dog. Words of advice from your boy Don Squally, man. I have been out there and I have seen it, man, with my own eyes. Don't let them fool you, man. There's some problems. There are some problems. But I think I've talked enough smack. Maybe we can steal this guy's driveway for a little photo op. No, he's gated. What about this guy? He's gated. Whatever. We'll park in front of your gate, man. I'm not really worried about it. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you haven't gotten your fix of me blabbering on, head on over to the Facebook page. Like I say, when we hit 1,000 likes on that, I am going to be giving away $1 million Forza Horizon credits, so you guys can do a couple of builds, maybe replicate some of the builds that you see on the channel here. But yeah, man, I'm thinking that is probably gonna be an end to this one. Oh, and we got that $25,000 credit. Gotta love that, man, just for taking pictures. So as always, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, man. Truly, you know, I say it every single video, but really, this channel would not be anything without you guys. I wouldn't be nearly as active on this channel as I am. You know what I mean? So it's your guys, you know, it's your guys' activity on this channel, which is what really keeps it going. So, as always, man, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, for real. And I guess that's about it, man. You know I like to get sappy sometimes with you guys, right? So yeah, I'm your boy Denali, A to the K, Don Squally. We gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Don't die. Oh shit, where you going, bro? Don't be creeping on my friend. Don't be creeping on my friend. You and your homie. Oh, nut shot. Nut shot. Oh, buddy. Go. And your boy, man. Get him out of here. Oh, fucking